Hello friends, welcome. My name is Drew. I'm the founder here at Onward Yoga. I also have Addison's disease, or primary adrenal insufficiency. If you don't know what that is, check out my intro video to this series that's linked in the description below. If you have Addison's disease or any other form of adrenal insufficiency, or even if you don't and you just like to learn a little bit more and ways to manage stress effectively, welcome. In this class, we're going to move through two different forms of breath work that are really powerful tools at helping us mitigate stress when we're experiencing it. For those of us with adrenal insufficiency of any kind, learning how to manage our stress is critical, as you know, because we are dependent on exogenous forms of cortisol, meaning our body doesn't make its own cortisol to respond to the stress. So the more we can learn how to control our nervous system, meaning the more we can learn how to control the way we respond to external stressors, the better quality of life we're going to have on a daily basis. And this is true for anyone, whether you have Addison's disease or not. So in this class, like I mentioned, we're going to move through two different forms of pranayama. The first one is called box breathing. The second one is called nadi shodhana. And nadi shodhana in English translates to channel clearing breath, or it's sometimes also referred to as alternate nostril breathing. With box breathing, the first breath we're going to move through, it's really simple. It's something you can do anywhere, anytime during virtually any activity. And it's a breath work that is used by military professionals, police officers, paramedics, all to help them stay calm, collected, and focused during situations of extreme stress and anxiety. But you can do it too, anytime that you're feeling stress or anxiety for whatever reason. So for today's class, we're going to practice box breathing by inhaling for a count of 4, holding at the top of our breath for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, holding at the bottom of our exhale for another count of 4, and then continuing on just like that. When you're practicing on your own, always feel free to change the count. So if you would want to go a little bit longer, you could maybe hold for 5 seconds or 6 seconds or maybe 8 seconds if you have really great lung capacity. Find a version that works best for you, but for today, we're going to all practice it with a count of 4. So whenever you're ready, come to a comfortable seat. And with box breathing, you can really do this lying down, standing up, seated, whatever works best for you. Right now, I'm taking a comfortable seat, but you don't have to be cross-legged like I am. Just make sure you're comfortable. So once you're ready, maybe let your eyes close. Exhale completely. Then when you're ready, start to inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top of your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, continue on at your pace. We're going to be here for another minute. Feel free to play with the count. If you'd like to extend it, make it longer. See what works best for you. And if you notice that you're holding tension in the back of your neck or your shoulders, try to release that down as best as you can. While you continue to breathe, I just want to explain a little bit about what's happening in your body as you use this breath. Our nervous system has 3 parts: central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, and the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system is what's responsible for both functions that allow us to get into a relaxed, digestive, restorative state, as well as functions that help us respond to stress. So, the two different functions, parasympathetic being the rest, digest, and restore, sympathetic being the response to stress, the call to action, the fight or flight response. Yeah. With box breathing, we're stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system by allowing more oxygen from each of our breaths to be converted to CO2. The process of doing this is helping stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This allows us to get calm, allows our mind to stay focused. Whenever we're overly excited, where our sympathetic nervous system is in hyperdrive, perhaps adrenaline is pumping through our veins, it can sometimes be hard to control our heart rate, to control our mind. We might get racing thoughts. In that situation, we want to help encourage our parasympathetic nervous system to come back online so that we can get to a state not necessarily of total relaxation, because there's certainly situations where we need to have energy to complete whatever task we're doing, but we just want to calm down enough so that we can stay calm and collected and focused to achieve whatever we need to. And with Addison's disease or adrenal insufficiency, this is even more critical, because in those incredibly stressful situations, if we can learn how to control our breath and thereby learn how to control our nervous system response, we have a much better quality of life, because we don't have to rely on updosing quite as often, and we can keep our body from moving into that overly taxed state where we have those low cortisol days that seem to come out of nowhere but are often caused by emotional stress. All right, go ahead and take one more full breath, moving through a count of 4 on your inhale, holding at the top for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, and holding at the bottom again for a count of 4. All right, maybe blink your eyes open. Let your breath return to normal. All right, hopefully that shifted just a little bit for you. Hopefully that shifted something, made you feel a little more calm, relaxed. Maybe the tension you might be holding in the back of your neck and shoulders, hopefully alleviated just a little bit. The next breath work we're going to move to is Nadi Shodhana, or the channel clearing breath. So to do this, you're going to use your pointer and middle finger. You're going to place them right above your eyebrows, the center of your forehead. Using your thumb and ring finger, you're going to alternate closing one nostril at a time throughout this breath work. So to begin, let your eyes close. And again, try to relax your shoulders down and back. Go ahead and take a full inhale through both nostrils. Then close your right nostril, exhale out the left. Inhale through your left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale through your right. Close the right, exhale out the left. Inhale through your left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale through your right. Close the right, exhale out the left. Now just continue on at your pace. I'm going to continue talking to you just like before. Just keep your eyes closed. You can listen and continue to breathe, alternating one nostril at a time. So with Nadi Shodhana, the channel clearing breath, it's also sometimes referred to as alternate nostril breathing, we are not only stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, but we're also helping to clear out both nasal passages. So this is a great one that you could do if you're feeling like you're a little stuffed up on one side or the other, or like maybe one nostril is a little more clogged up than the other. So this is a great one to help open up the nasal passages. It's also really powerful for helping stimulate both hemispheres of your brain. So if you are in a situation where you really need to be hyper-focused and you need to get your full brain online, try doing this breath work. Maybe doing it for 5 minutes in one sitting. See if it doesn't help. All right, just continue on with your breath. We're here for about 20 more seconds. Go ahead and take one more full breath on each side. And then you can let your hand come down to rest on your lap. Maybe blink your eyes open. All right. These are two powerful forms of breath work that you can really do anytime, anywhere. We just did them for a short duration today. But in your own practice, try doing them for longer. With box breathing, maybe give yourself 5 to 10 minutes. With Nadi Shodhana, anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes would be ideal. You can pair them together or you can do them independently. They don't have to be sequential. But the next time you notice yourself starting to get into a state of heightened stress, be that most likely emotional for whatever reason, try to separate yourself from the situation, even if that means just going to the bathroom for a few minutes, and try using this breath work to help calm your nervous system down. See if this doesn't help make your day-to-day life with Addison's disease, or if you don't have Addison's disease, if you're just trying to manage stress, see if this doesn't just help you learn how to regulate your stress response a little bit better. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. We'd love to help. All right. Thanks so much for joining me in this practice. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking or subscribing to this channel. That's really the best way to help us grow and continue to produce more videos like this. All right. Thanks again so much. I'll catch you next time.